Okay. If we were to talk about the stuff that's like really important that like everybody should know, like things like the Constitution or rule of law or like boring government shit, we might say that, well, that should comprise like a third of what you care about, right? And then let's say that there are things like legislation or just like big bills or like just like broad policies. Like, what does this guy want to do at the border? Not like the minutia of things, right? And then let's say that this up here is like memes and shit. Okay. So here is like every American should know these like foundational constitutional principles. And it's like, okay, well, let's see, we don't know. We should at least know like legislation and stuff. Okay. So like like the CHIPS Act, just like a big bill passed. You don't even know what's in it. Just like the infrastructure bill. We should know that, right? And then these are like the memes and stuff over here. Okay. I think that if you're a little bit more politically wise, I think that in your mind, you think that, okay, well, obviously Americans don't know like the minutia of things. So like that knowledge is a lot lower. Okay. And then they know like kind of like the bills and stuff a little, like they've heard of like infrastructure and stuff. Okay. So like the slightly more politically in tune people, all right, will have like this perspective, right? Well, they'll say like, okay, well, Americans know like they've heard of like the CHIPS Act. Maybe they know like the 3 branches of government, but like most of it is memes. Okay. Okay. But I think that like the real political black pill is that the average American, like you're at 95% of voters, okay, are probably like this. This is probably the world that you're actually dealing with. Okay. Most Americans won't be able to tell you fuck all about the government. Most won't know. Most Americans, like I'm pretty sure, how many, is it 50% of Americans don't know the 3 branches of government? I think. Like people will look at, you know, like how could Americans vote for Trump when he did, you know, X, Y, Z? And it's like, bro, they don't know that he did X, Y, and Z. They don't even know what X, Y, and Z entails. They don't even know what that means. They don't know like what any of the things about, like they have no concept. That's how. Which is oftentimes I think why like culture and humor and comedy and all that shit are such an important way of conveying things to, are such an important way of conveying things to people, because these are things that they watch recreationally and then they absorb information through that. But yeah.